Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about Minda Industries. Is it a buying opportunity at these levels or one should avoid it? So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about Minda Industries, a small request that kindly support me on Patreon, and once you do that, it will help me grow the channel. It will help you also ask me questions on markets and stocks on daily basis. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and a number of podcasts that I put up from time to time on short-term market calls, on stock buying, and also on markets. And if you can pay straight away for $100, you get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. That means you get 25% discount if you pay straight away for a 1 year access. For detailed market or company talk, you can directly email me and we can work things out with a fee. Now about the company, Minda Industries is the leading auto component manufacturing company. It is into auto ancillary. The market cap of the company is around 15,000 crores, and its major business is in Europe and US, and that is why this comes into focus as European and US businesses have opened up after a lot of vaccination that has taken place. So whether this company will do well or not, let's understand that. Produces multiple car parts like switching system, acoustic systems, and alloy wheels. It has a very good dividend payout, and the results were pretty good, as we'll see in the next slide. So if you look at the numbers, financials for the December FY21 numbers, these are Q3 numbers. Sales went up by around 36% and profit went up by 153% to 108 crores versus 44 crores. Fantastic set of numbers for the December quarter. Return on equity previously before the numbers were 9% and operating profit margin at 15%, which looks like growing pretty sharply. And the best part about this company and the stock is that there is high promoter and institutional holding with only 9% free float that is there. So a lot of large investors, very marquee clients, are holding on to the stock. If you look at the performance of the company, then stock is down 70% in the recession of 2018 to 20, but has surged since the bottom of March 2020. It's surged really well. So what happened was we had a time-wise correction and a price-wise correction for 3 years between 2018 January till 2020 March, and after that we have seen a lot of movement in the stock and this sector, and a lot of buying that has taken place, and numbers have remained decent and have been pretty good in fact for the last quarter. And remember that global uncertainty has been weighing on the sector, but what I am seeing right now is, personally speaking, I feel this can be traded as a or taken as an export play, because a lot of ancillary companies do export to Europe and US, and that section of the you can say world is doing pretty well on the business front and looks like will do well for FY22. So the company is set to do much better, whichever companies that are exporting at the moment. Strong promoter and institutional holding is a big positive, and dividend yield is also pretty good. So why the slowdown happened basically in the last 2 3 years, and what is happening? So auto industry is under stress, whereas here in India and abroad, but things are looking very bright abroad, whereas here in India it looks like it will take another year or so with the kind of pandemic situation that we are going through. The business has been stalled, and that hurt the businesses completely. What happened last year was that a lot of, you can say, business was stalled, but what changed here is, even with the pandemic being so hard, there hasn't been a complete lockdown, so that has helped. And what is happening right now is that we are having localized lockdown, so there is a chance where factories will run, and those who are exporting to global players will continue to export, and that is where I think things will get better. European countries have got hit, and got hit badly because of the pandemic, but now things are coming back into shape. An economic slowdown fear escalated globally, and this is a global company. So what happened last year was that it was a lot of escalation of fear with respect to how the economies of Europe and US will do. But now things are getting much better and clearer with the opening up of the economies, and really US has US and Europe, especially UK, has done extremely well, and the company really does its business mostly in Europe, and it is expected to do well in the next couple of years. So, projection of further stress in the next 2 years meant that the stock fell, but as we moved along, things are looking much better right now. Sector went out of favor, and that is why the slowdown happened. But now people are looking at buying into these stocks, and most of the companies have gone up, say 30, 40, 50% from the bottom we saw, say 6, 8 months back. So my call on the stock is that hold if you have it and buy incrementally into top businesses of the sector. This is also a good company, but on major declines can be brought. Cycle will turn around in the next year, year and a half. So at most here in India, also by FY22, cycle will turn around at the end of FY22 and beginning of FY23. So will be in fray once so normalcy again takes place here in India. It's a good 4 5 year play. There will be no immediate reward if you buy. So if you buy, have a good 3 to 5 year time frame, and this will give you a decent amount of returns on a yearly basis. So this was my video on Minda Industries. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it. And kindly support me on Patreon. Thank you.